rolling through the first hour of the program. Casey Phillips with you, Ricky Oliveri on the boards. We're joined by Ryan Hasty, Joe Barilari, and Brenda Banks of Loaded, which is a new series that airs on the Weather Channel. Guys, welcome back in.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Awesome. Hey, now tell me, does the show have a YouTube page, or excuse me, not a YouTube page, but a Facebook page that people can go to? Brenda's a good one for that.
The Weather Channel, they have, where they have all the different clips and everything from just, the show itself before it aired. But as far as, talking about the show, I haven't went all the way down the list to see if anybody's been talking on the Weather Channel itself. But
okay. But you know what, Brenda, tell them about the page that we have,
yes.
for getting in touch with the three of us.
Okay, yeah. I made a group for us on Facebook, and it's called Brenda, Joe, and Ryan Loaded Reality Trucking Show. And that's on Facebook. So that's where...
Now, wait a minute. I gotta say something, Brenda.
What?
You say that's the whole thing. It's Brenda, Joe, and Ryan Loaded Reality Show?
Loaded Reality... No. What was that? What? What?
Ryan's new handle.
No, it says Loaded Reality Trucking Show at the very end.
Oh my gosh, even better.
Well, yeah.
I think if people search around a little bit for that, I'm sure somebody that's used to Facebook won't have any problem finding it.
Right.
Don't have any questions about the show. You don't get a finger cramp by the time you're looking for it. That's hilarious. I do send you guys a request here in just a little bit. Road Dog Lives on Facebook as well. So we'd like to connect with you guys after we get finished here and just follow you and find out how everything goes during the show. And I'll start with Joe. What do you expect will happen if there's great success? Are you going to do this again if they ask? Well, there's some people in my personal life that it'll be a really tough sell for. Wow. But, I'd like to do it again. I think it's fun, and if the public really likes to use that window into our lives, I'm up for it. All right. How about you, Ryan? Yeah, I think I'd totally be up for it. I mean, I had a blast. I mean, sure, the guys got to be a pain in the ass a bit when I was hustling and being hasty, as you guys say. Yeah. But, if there's a second season, I'd love to partake. I mean, it got our small town of Choshu, a little mention, and all the dealers I deal with got them some mention, might have got them some business, and I think it'll just trickle down the line and help everybody out. It was a great experience, and I'd definitely say yes again. Good deal. And Brenda, I'm sure with your reaction on your YouTube video, you would probably be up to do it again.
Yes, I would. As long as I can keep the same production team and everything, and because we had a blast. I had the best team. Everybody in my team was basically like me. We had the same characteristics and stuff. Everybody was non-smoker, and it was just really great. So yeah, I definitely would. I'd take some more of the Weather Channel's money and make it.
You got any extra? I'll take some too.
All right.
Did it have any effect on your family, Brenda?
No, it didn't have any effect. Well, the only thing was, my sweetheart was like, as long as, they don't try to go overboard with stuff, just trying to be too personable and stuff like that. And that was the only worry. But no, and they didn't. And so everything turned out great, There was no worries in the end.
Any effect on family? Well, not really, unless you count my mom, who is, probably smiling from ear to ear. But, your mother is always proud of you, no matter what you do, right? Oh, you don't have to tell me, man. And, Ryan, what about you, man? Yeah, I mean, at first, when we first started shooting, I was going through a pretty big family crisis, which you'll probably see part of it on the show. Okay. I won't throw any spoiler alerts out there, but yeah, we had pretty big boy decisions to make, and it really, the show started right when these decisions were having to be made, and everything kind of worked out for the, not the best, I'm not going to say the best, nothing worked out good there, but it worked together where, it didn't make our family heads butt the way I thought it was going to with everything that was going on. Right. In the end, the TV show did all right, and we ended up dealing with our family problem as good as we could. Very good. Now, I'll keep it with you, Ryan. The topic of our show today is the biggest issues facing drivers in the industry today. I got about 3 minutes, so give me about a minute of what do you think is the biggest issue with trucking today? Oh, the biggest issue with trucking, man, where do you start? I don't know. I mean, the biggest issue I have with trucking out here is the amount of vehicles that are getting on the road and the amount of people that don't know how to drive them properly. I mean, they don't really. I think before everybody takes a driver's test, they should have to come for a ride and load a big truck to see what we have to deal with, and it might turn their heads and stop them from pulling out in front of us at an intersection or passing us and then turning right away. That's my biggest pet peeve is people that are driving that don't deserve to have their driver's license, and you wish you could just walk up and take that card out of their hand and throw it in the ditch so they can't go anywhere. Gotcha. Joe, your thoughts on it? To me, one of the biggest problems in the trucking industry these days is the number of people who are absolutely helpless without a cell phone and a Qualcomm. A lot of new drivers, they couldn't fend for themselves if anything happens to their truck and their company's not right behind them. And that means that, those people come at a cheaper price, and that slowly but surely brings down the price of freight. Gotcha. Yeah. There's a big rate issue that I think needs to be addressed as well. So, Brenda, with you, what do you think is the biggest challenge facing the industry today?
Well, as far as us drivers on the road, I'm going to say, I feel, disrespected a lot by, different four-wheelers. They have no respect for us, If they knew what we were dealing with, I think they wouldn't, treat us the way they do, as far as like jumping right in front of you and not taking off and, tailgating you. Because I have a sensor on my truck. And if somebody stays in front of me too long, that sensor will hit my brake for me. Okay?
I got you.
So no respect.
Thank you for that. I tell you guys, it's the end of the hour. I want to thank you for coming on with us today and being part of it. We've been speaking with Ryan Hasty, Joe Barilari, and Brenda Banks. They are on the new show, Loaded, and it is on Monday evenings, 9 Eastern on the Weather Channel. And it's going to run March 25th last night through April 22nd. So they got 6 episodes. I'll throw out the episodes later, and I'm going to also paste Facebook their link to the show on the Road Dog Live Facebook page. So you guys will have a quick link to that as well. So thanks, guys, for being with us. When we get back from the break, we are going to jump back into the topic of the day. What are the biggest issues facing the industry today? Do you see it glass half full? Do you see it glass half empty? You're listening to Casey Phillips Road Dog Live, Sirius XM 106.